Bobby J. Gallo, and I want to welcome everybody to the Shaklee Global Opportunity. I really want to thank everybody who made the call tonight to take a little bit of time out of your schedule to investigate basically what we're doing. Just a little bit about me. There's a lot of people on this webcast who know me for different reasons. Some of you actually know me from my web show on Blip TV, Gallo Family Ghost Hunters. There's other people on here that actually know me from the network marketing industry, and there's still others that actually know me from high school. I actually just saw Tony Piccolo on the chat there. So people know me for different reasons, but a little bit about me before we start as pertaining to this industry. I have been in the network marketing industry for the better part of time. Actually, in my last company, I've actually built a $1 million business in 18 different countries with another company. Due to some decisions by that company, I did decide to leave and investigate other opportunities. After a lot of due diligence, I did come back to Shaklee, which was a company that I was working years ago, and got really, really excited because basically there are things that are happening with this company that just made me really excited. But the primary reason I came back to Shaklee, even after having success in another company, was the fact that Shaklee has been around for 50 years. And the next time I build a $1 million business, I want it for the long haul. I want it for the next 40 years. I basically want to be cashing my checks, well into my retirement. But there's a lot of reasons for Shaklee, and we're going to go into those. Basically, Shaklee is an opportunity, a chance to thrive and not just survive. I mean, it's no secret, folks, that there's, it's tough out there right now. Unemployment is still at double digits in some areas, and even employers right now, when people are out there working a 9-to-5 job, they know that they have us by the scruff. They're paying minimal wages for maximum work, and people are looking for a better way. And at Shaklee, we really do have that. We have a great plan B for people, and we have a way for people to start controlling their own lives, and that's really what this is all about. This is about controlling your own life, waking up when you're finished sleeping, getting rid of the alarm clock, but doing it in a way that also helps people. See, that's the nice thing about Shaklee. It's basically a career with a purpose. It could be done part-time, it could be done full-time, but it's a career with a purpose. We basically have success by helping the planet and helping other people, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But the first thing we all really need to do is figure out what we want. So let's talk about you. What do you want out of life? I mean, I can only tell you personally for me, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm entering midlife here. And, I still have dreams. I still have goals. There's still things I want out of life. But what about you? I mean, would you like time to enjoy that money and enjoy your family or enjoy the people that are important to you? To pursue the things you're passionate about. We need time to do that. And if we're slaving away at a job and working 2 to 3 jobs just to make ends meet, we really don't have the time to do the things we want in life. And what about health? We all know that we could have all the money in the world, but it really means nothing unless we have the health to go along with it. And what about cars and travel? I mean, we all want our dream car. I mean, some people have it. Some people still aspire to get it. Some people want to travel the world. That's one thing I would love to do. I still haven't been to Italy yet. I would love to go to Italy. So here's the big question, the $1 million question, if you will. What if there was a way to have all of these things? And what would make a difference in your life? Would $1,000 to $5,000 a month make a difference for you? I think to a lot of people it would. I know for a lot of people, $5,000 a month would be enough. But here's the nice thing. Wouldn't it be nice to have that $5,000 a month and have the time to also enjoy it? What if you could earn up to $100,000 a month in the next 15 months? We actually have a plan to do that, which we're going to go into a little bit. How about a new car? Just a stock photo of a car, folks. This is actually the photo of a Mercedes Benz hybrid. This is actually one of the cars that Shaklee gives away as a bonus for achieving certain ranks. And how about exploring exotic locations? These pictures right here are actual destinations that Shaklee sends some of its top earners. Actually, not even top earners, basically people that attain certain programs and rewards. We're actually going to Paris this year. You can see there's a picture of Africa there. That's a Kenyan safari that a lot of our team members have qualified for, and also cruises to the Caribbean, which are pretty common in Shaklee. With Shaklee, basically, you could control your economy. You could qualify for world travel. You can drive a new car on Shaklee, and you could earn up to $100,000 in the next 15 months. So that's just a little bit of a recap of some of the things you can do with Shaklee. And of course, you can enjoy the Shaklee lifestyle. As you can see on the very left, that's Nashville, Tennessee. That's where we're going to have our annual conference this year. In the center, that's our corporate headquarters. That's where our CEO, Roger Barnett, is, and our scientists, and that is out in Pleasanton, California. And of course, the Caribbean cruise there once again, which we will be going on this year. A little bit about Shaklee. Shaklee is really a one-of-a-kind company. There are a lot of home businesses out there. There's a lot of network marketing companies out there, but there's only very few companies that have paid over $6 billion to people just like you and me. And we do this by offering products that make a difference to people and the planet. And that's really, really important, folks, because we care about how we're making money here. We're not making money just for the sake of making money, even though we know that's important and that's why we want a home business, but we're doing it and we're helping people at the same time. And not just helping people make money, but people becoming healthier in the process. What this slide doesn't show you also is that Shaklee has actually created over 2,000 millionaires since it started 55 years ago. So the big question is, are you next? I don't know. I hope I am. Now, we have a strong foundation for success. As I just said, we're about 55 years old. Shaklee is the #1 natural nutrition company in the U.S. As you can see, that picture of that handsome-looking guy there, that's Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee when he was a young man. He's our founder of our company. He actually invented the first vitamin supplement called Vitalized Minerals. So if you put those two words together, vitalized and minerals, you get the word vitamin, and that's actually where it came from. He was good friends with Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, and he founded Shaklee. And, you know, one thing that a lot of people ask me all the time is they say, if this company is so great, how come I've never heard of them? Well, basically, it's because it's a direct sales company. And unless anybody's ever introduced you personally to Shaklee, you would not have heard of them. But we have a tremendous heritage. We have a tremendous track record, which we're going to talk about. And it helps us guarantee success because we have this incredible legacy that anybody can leverage to have success with our company. And you know, the company you choose to partner with matters. Like I said before, there's a lot of home business opportunities out there. And the last one that I was in, I will admit, was probably a mistake, because if I would have built that same organization with Shaklee, it would still be around today. And that's why there's a lot of hype concerning startup home business opportunities out there. Everybody's trying to jump on the bandwagon to get in first. We call it the shiny object syndrome in the industry right now. But really, that may not be the wisest move. What you really want to do is you want to leverage the power of an established name. And there's no more prestigious name in network marketing as Shaklee. And anybody coming into Shaklee has an equal chance to earn the rewards that even some of the top earners do in our company right now. Now, here's some of the exciting things about Shaklee, and this is why I got involved in Shaklee again. Few companies are perfectly positioned to take advantage of every major trend today. Right now, there is a $1+ trillion conglomeration of trends going on right now. And Shaklee is perfectly positioned to take advantage of every one of them. #1 is the health and wellness movement. And the reason is the baby boomers are getting older and they don't want to get older. and they're trying to stay young, and they will do anything they can to stay young. And I'm a perfect testament to that. Like I said, I'm almost 50 years old, and I do everything I can to look good because there's a lot of life ahead of me. My grandfather made it to 96 years old. I'd like to beat his record, which means I'm only at halftime, folks. You know, I want the second half of my life to be my playing years. The first half was my earning years. I want the second half to be my playing years, and I fully intend for Shaklee to help me get there. So the health and wellness movement is huge. Next is the green movement. We all know what's happening to our planet. I mean, it's no secret. I mean, all the pollution and you know, the toxic waste and you name it, it's happening. But Shaklee is actually spearheading a way to develop products and develop ways of doing business that are actually climate neutral. So the more we help Shaklee attain this goal, the better we are, the better off we are not only for ourselves but for the planet as well. Now, anti-aging, that goes hand in hand with health and wellness. We actually have breakthrough anti-aging products which are patented and one of a kind. We'll talk about one in just a few minutes. They are expecting the beauty market to actually double within the next 5 years. It's a multi-billion-dollar market as it is, but it will be doubling. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a line of skincare products that were in harmony with nature? Well, we do have that and more. And of course, the home-based business explosion. People want to control their own futures. People are sick and tired of punching a clock. People are tired of 9 to 5. So we are at the center of all of these emerging trends. And anybody who positions themselves with Shaklee now is positioning themselves to take advantage of all these trends. People want and need what we have. Like we say, we like to do good for yourself by helping others live a healthier life. I'm not going to go through this whole chart, but as you can see right now, you know, most Americans aren't very healthy. And one of our missions in life is to help people live a healthier life through our products and through the things that we do. Now, I want to say right off the bat when we look at this slide that this is by no means our entire product line. This is a small sample of what we carry. We have a very extensive product line. Every single product we have is organic and natural in nature. Very, very important. If you look over here at the left, that's a sample of our nutrition product, our Vitalizer. This is our brand new 180 diet system, which is actually taking the world by storm. There's a celebrity trainer, Harley Pasternak, who actually never endorsed one of these products before, now endorses 180. This is a few of our MQ-Cell skincare line. Not everything, that's just three products of many. This is one of my favorite lines. This is our organic household cleaner line. If anybody you know has problems with allergies, or if you do yourself, or you just want to clean your house with non-toxic cleaners, this is for you. These are Oprah's favorite products, believe it or not. Just some other quick mentions. That's a bottle of our Nutriferon down on the bottom left. That is a Shaklee exclusive. There is a Japanese doctor who actually discovered interferon in the human body. If anybody doesn't know what that is one of the most powerful components of your immune system. The same doctor who actually discovered that in the human body developed this product exclusively for Shaklee. It is the most potent immune system booster in the world, and it's exclusive to us. It's patented, and you can only get it through a Shaklee distributor. I only put this in there because that's my favorite product, the pain relief product. I have actually some problems with my joints, and that helps me tremendously. And of course, we have all types of personal care products. This is actually a line of baby products, but we have other things as well. This is just a little slide on our Shaklee Vitalizer. There was actually a first of its kind landmark study where they actually put this product up against other vitamin supplements on the market, and we now have conclusive scientific evidence that our products are not only better, but will actually make you feel better in 30 days, guaranteed. It's actually a really impressive clinical. If anybody wants that, I could shoot that to you. after the presentation. We also have breakthrough technologies. This is Vivix. Vivix is an anti-aging tonic. You might have heard in the news, in the health news, something called the resveratrol that is from the red skin of the grape, which actually has anti-aging properties. It's actually responsible for the French paradox. You know how French people can have the highest fat diet in the world, but they never get heart disease because of all the red wine they drink? Well, we've isolated that chemical in the skin of the red grape. We've put it in a supplement, and we now have proven clinicals that it helps to stop the age proteins in the human body. Also, there's a very special grape that has the highest concentration of resveratrol on the planet. It's a very special red grape, and Shaklee has actually secured the entire output of this grape for this particular product. So you can't get this anywhere else in the world, folks, and it is proven to work. Now, for everybody who's into working out, whether it be aerobics or weight training, we've actually been doing sports nutrition since 1980. The first American ascent without oxygen to Mount Everest was powered by Shaklee products. The first nonstop flight around the world, human-powered flight, was powered by Shaklee products. Polar Explorations, the Daedalus Project. We actually formulate products for NASA astronauts. We call it AstroAid, but that's actually available to you as well in the form of our performance drink mix. And we also are a key component to a lot of Olympic athletes. We've won 59 gold medals, 30 silver medals, and 15 bronze medals, all from athletes taking our Shaklee products. So we're really proud of that, folks. The Shaklee difference. Let's talk a little bit more about what makes Shaklee unique. First of all, we're always safe. We have over 80,000 annual quality tests to ensure the greatest purity and potency, and over 350 tests on every new ingredient to screen out any harmful contaminants. In fact, just a few years ago, one of our most popular products was actually halted. The production was halted, and there was an uproar because so many people wanted it, but we found trace amounts of a contaminant in the raw materials. We threw it all out. Shaklee is, I really don't know how to describe it, but they will not put anything in a bottle that has the slightest contamination. Our products always work. The purest, most natural ingredients backed by scientific and clinical proof and over 90 peer-reviewed publications. Not Shaklee reviews, peer-reviewed publications. And we're always green. In fact, I'm going to talk about that right now. We're always green. We lead the environmental movement by example, not only with our cleaners that do nothing to harm the environment, but Shaklee was actually selected by Jacques Cousteau. We've planted 1 million trees in Nepal to offset some of our carbon emissions. But here's the big thing. I mean, you could read a lot of these, but here's the big thing. Shaklee is the first company in the entire world to be climate neutral. We are certified to offset 100% of our carbon emissions. In other words, folks, we do not leave a carbon footprint on the earth. Nobody else can say that. We're naturally safe and effective, so just don't take my word for it. You can look at just dozens of reviews of Shaklee in third-party publications. A lot of these are very, very impressive. So impressive that our average customer has been buying products from Shaklee for 17.6 years, and you probably won't find that in any other company. Some of the people that like Shaklee. On the left, you'll see our president and CEO, Roger Barnett, with Oprah Winfrey. She's a user of Shaklee products, loves them. Dan Este wrote in his book about Shaklee's green practices. Dr. Wangari Maathai, who is an African Nobel laureate, praises Shaklee and was a part of our Million Trees program. And Harley Pasternak, renowned trainer to the stars, now endorses our 180 product line, which was the only diet line that he's ever endorsed in his career. You might notice some of these other faces as well. In the upper left, you'll see Arnold Schwarzenegger. He used Shaklee products during his Mr. Olympia days. He used the Shaklee protein. Again, Jacques Cousteau. Moving right, you see Dr. Oz and Oprah, and they are standing in back of our Get Clean product line. Those are Shaklee products on the table. Moving down to the left, you'll see we have our vitamins floating in space because NASA astronauts use Shaklee supplements. Moving right, you can see People Magazine's World's Most Beautiful Woman. If you pick up the latest People Magazine, she's also the co-star of Iron Man 3. That's Gwyneth Paltrow. She not only uses Shaklee products, but she worked very closely with Shaklee during the Japan disaster just a few years ago. She donated all of the proceeds of the book she wrote called My Father's Daughter to the Shaklee Cares Relief Fund for Japan. And Rachel Ray she has endorsed Shaklee products on her show, and of course Olympic athletes as well. So we have a very impressive array of celebrity endorsements that love and use Shaklee products. But folks, from a business standpoint, if you were going to get involved in Shaklee, you would do it for no other reason than this gentleman right here. This is our chairman and CEO, Roger Barnett. This gentleman is a billionaire to the tune of, I know I've heard conflicting reports here, anywhere from $2 to $9 billion. I know that's kind of a big stretch there, but I've read that in two different places. I think I've read that his family is worth $9 billion. Personally, he is worth $2 billion. He's been the president and CEO of several large companies whose names you would recognize. But he wanted to build his last company, and he wanted to be his best one ever. He spent $310 million and bought Shaklee. I was actually lucky enough to have lunch with this man just a few years back at a Mexican restaurant, and I got to tell you, he's a personable guy. And Renee and I were doing a fundraiser for crippled children, and he donated several cases of children's vitamins that we distributed to these children. He is just an unbelievable guy, smart, and committed to Shaklee's future. So this is who we want you to partner with, folks. You could be this guy's partner, and I got to tell you, it's just, you couldn't ask for better. Now, we've talked about Shaklee, we've talked about the markets, we've talked about the products. Let's talk about the money. Shaklee has one of the most lucrative compensation plans in the industry. You set the goal, you could earn immediate income and monthly commissions, and you can duplicate yourself, which is something you can't do by working a 9-to-5 job, and you can earn on your entire network to infinity. Now, if you don't know what that means, we're going to explain it. First of all, again, we'll go back to some people have never heard of Shaklee. That's because we're not a traditional business model. We use something called social marketing. Now, social marketing just basically means that we bypass the advertising and the distribution and the retail stores to get to the consumer. We basically go right from the manufacturer, which is Shaklee, through you to the consumer. So you get to keep most of the profits. Now, how do you work a Shaklee business? You might be saying up to this point, but how do I do this? How do I work the business? And how do I make up to $100,000 in the first 15 months? Now, here's where we're going to show you exactly how this works, folks. It's only a couple simple steps to success, and they're all very important. Now, the first one is try the products, and a lot of people might say, ha, I knew you were going to say that, try the products, but it's true. You absolutely have to try the products. You have to love the products. You have to believe in the products. You have to become a product of the product. It's critical to success in this business. Once you love these products, and we know you're going to love the products because Shaklee gives you an empty bottle 30-day guarantee. So you use whatever you want till it's completely gone, and if you don't love it, you send it back. We give you all your money back. The next thing you do is share the products. Who do you share them with? Anybody and everybody. You share them with people you know, and we're going to tell you how to find them. You can share them with people you don't know. And then you get rewarded. And then you sponsor others in the business to do the same. They are simple steps to success. Now, let's talk a little bit more about using the product. We like to say changing brands can change your life. Now, here's the cool thing. When you're using a Shaklee product, these are most of the time these are products that you're buying anyway. So basically what you would do is you would just find your favorites. That's all we want you to do. We don't want you to use every product in the Shaklee line. That's unrealistic, and that's not how it works. We just want you to find your favorites. And instead of buying them in the supermarket, you buy them from your own business. So say you want to use the natural soap, the natural deodorant, the laundry products, and a vitamin supplement. Hey, that's cool. You just use those from your own business, and you recommend your favorites to your friends and people that you know. Now, recommending them and the money that you'll make off getting those customers, that's actually only a small part of how you make money in Shaklee. But it's really important to do that because people are going to do what you do, and people aren't going to take your recommendation unless you're using the product yourself. It's actually pretty much common sense on that. Now, this is big money in Shaklee. You're rewarded for those you introduce to Shaklee and those they introduce and so on. So let's just say that this is you right here. And you just go out and you find 3 people that want to get out of the rat race, that would like their own business in the wellness field, and they just duplicate what you did. All these people over here, these are people that you didn't have anything to do with. Those are people that those you sponsored got into the business. However, you're going to actually make a profit from all these people and in the people that you got in. Now let's look at it in an even simpler terms. Here's you. All you do is sign up 3 people ambassadors, and we'll talk to you about what a gold ambassador is in just a moment. In the process of finding these 3 people, you get, let's just say, 10 customers. That's all you need to do. That's it. 3 people that actually want to do the business like you, and in the process, find 10 customers. So here's the question. Can you find 3? Anywhere in North America, or globally for that matter, and it doesn't have to be tomorrow. Now, let's see what happens if you just do this. Let's see what happens if you just find these 3 people, get 10 customers, and then do it again. Now, where do we find these people? Remember I said we were going to go over that? Well, in Shaklee, you could earn to infinity on your network. So you might find these people on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, Twitter, or it could be the people that you know in your everyday life. You see, now that we have these social marketing platforms, we have a virtually unlimited amount of people that we can contact. In fact, there's about 20 people on this call right now that I connected with through Facebook. So you can leverage the power of your networks and actually help people live a better life in the process, which I think is very, very cool. Now, let's look at an example right now. Whoops. We're going to go to a previous slide here, folks. Here we go. Okay, about 2 of our own. Now these people right here in this picture, this is not pictures of this is not a stock picture of a couple. These are actually pictures of Nathan and Jenny Oates. This good-looking couple right here joined Shaklee in August of 2009. By February of 2011, which is approximately 15 months, they earned $100,000 plus they attained the rank of key coordinator, which has an average salary of $92,806 a year. Now, that's a residual salary. What do I mean by residual? That means they just didn't make that money once. That money is now recurring. They are now going to get paid that again and again and again for as long as they stay with Shaklee. Now, and as you can see as we move up the chart here, the incomes are really pretty incredible. And these are real incomes, folks. If you read the little print down at the bottom, these are what people in Shaklee are actually making right now. Director, which is like a part-time income, and it goes right up to Presidential Master Coordinator. Presidential Master Coordinators make about $500,000 a year. Now, is all of this possible? Is this something you can do? The answer is absolutely yes. Like I said, in my last company, I built a downline that was doing over $1 million in volume. If I did that in Shaklee, I would have been a master coordinator making on average $202,000 a year. So I'm going to do it again. And anybody who joins my team, I'm going to show them how to do it. And it's basically as simple as that. Now, we're not going to go over this whole chart right here, but this is the Shaklee rewards chart. And I'm just going to highlight a few key things before we move on. You would get a copy of this, of course, but it shows the trips that you can qualify for on the bottom and what you need to get to build in order to qualify, the cars. But here's what's interesting. I want to show you the commission percentage. Once you reach director, which is the first rank in Shaklee, Shaklee's going to pay you a 20% commission on all the product that is moved through your organization. That's an incredible percentage, folks. Most companies only pay 10%. Shaklee pays twice what most other companies do. Now, once you get to senior director, and how you get to senior director is you just get one person beneath you that becomes a director. Okay, just one person. Now, remember we said 3 people? 3 people brings you to executive coordinator. And let's just go back and see. That's the 3 people. Remember I said get 3 people? We're just going to go back and just check this out real quick. There we go. Now, executive coordinator is $51,000 a year. So if you join Shaklee, you make director, and you just find those 3 people that become directors as well, you're now at a $50,000 a year income. And the cool thing about this is, folks, remember what I said before. This is residual income. You're not only going to be making this, but you're going to have the time to enjoy it. And that's the real benefit of a Shaklee business. Not only income, but the time to enjoy it. Okay, so we're going to move up from there. Now, remember I said the presidential master coordinators made almost $500,000 a year? I just want to quickly run over this because I think it's kind of fun. Who actually earns $400,000 a year or more besides rock stars and movie actors? You got the president, who earns $400,000 a year. You got surgeons and specialists who only make that at the height of their career, and you only imagine the schooling it must have taken to get there. You got corporate CEOs, a handful of people in the world that make that kind of money, and they had to work their way up over many years. You got Wall Street bankers and lawyers, which is dog eat dog. And you have Shaklee presidential master coordinators. These are 6-figure income earners, and believe it or not, and this is true, a six-figure income, which is $100,000 and up, can realistically be achieved in Shaklee in approximately 4 to 5 years with dedication and a consistent activity following a proven action plan. And these are people just like you and me. I'm just going to take myself as an example. I'm pushing 50 years old, folks. I still have those grandiose dreams. I still want the big house. I still want the nice car. I still want to travel the world. What are my options right now? Am I going to go back to school to be a surgeon? No. Am I going to be a corporate CEO? No. Am I going to be a Wall Street banker or lawyer? I don't want to be. You know what I want to be, folks? I want to do this. I want to get there. I want the second half of my life to be better than the first half of my life. And I know this is the opportunity that can get me there. And the cool thing is, unlike a lot of these CEOs and bankers and lawyers, when I get there, I'll feel good about it because I'll have helped people in the process. Here's what's really cool about Shaklee. Now let's just say you're really thinking about it at this point. The lights are going on and you're getting it. You're getting it. But you're saying, can I actually do this? Yes, you can, and I'll tell you why. Because you're in business for yourself. Make no mistake, nobody will ever pressure you in this business, and you will do this at your own pace. You're your own boss, but you're still not in it by yourself. We have cutting-edge technology, superb customer service. You don't have to inventory product. You don't have to warehouse product. You don't have to ship product. We do it all. You collect the check. We have meetings, conferences, and webinars for training and recruiting. This is one of them. I will help you put people in your business. We have state-of-the-art personal websites, and we even have training in the form of Shaklee University, which is an online free university for all our members that will just teach you basically everything. And of course, world-class team support, and yes, I am talking about me. Okay, we've gone through it all, folks. Let's look at our options. How do you get involved in Shaklee? First, we're going to look at the basic options. Just say you're really not interested in Shaklee as a business, but you would like to try the products because they sound really appealing to you. For 20 bucks, you could become a member and get all of our products at a discount, 15 to 25% off of retail. And you know what? If you want to do that, that's great. We welcome you with open arms. We would love to have you, and we will be here for you in case you ever want to do it as a business or just need support with the products alone. Now, let's just say you want to start a business. For 50 bucks, you can become a distributor. You get all the basic tools you need to start a business. Of course, you would still get the products at a discount, and you could start building your dream. I mean, honestly, folks, you know, you can't get the golden arches, even if you wanted to, for 50 bucks for a franchise, but you can get one in Shaklee for that much. I mean, how cool is that? But let's just say you wanted to take advantage of everything Shaklee has to offer. We do have what's called the Gold Ambassador Program, and it's like this. It's $299. That's $299 if you want to do that. If you do that, you get to sponsor globally, which means you could sponsor people all around the world, like I did in my last company. And let me tell you, it's very lucrative when you can do that. You get at least $500 worth of products right off the bat. So you can have your Shaklee product experience, or you could sell some of them to make your investment back. It's completely up to you. And those products are things you could scratch off your shopping list next month. So and it's also a tax write-off to boot. So that's really cool. So the Gold Ambassador is actually a really cool program because it also enables you to do our Fast Start program. So you're eligible for all the bonuses that allow you to earn up to $100,000 in the next 15 months. So you can do that, and we encourage you, if you really do want to start a business, to come in as a Gold Ambassador. Next, if everything you heard on this webcast really struck a chord with you, what you do is you join. It says here join as a Gold, but honestly, even if you want to join as a distributor, that's fine. The important thing is to get in and really start having a product experience. You put together an action plan. We will help you do that, and we will start building your business team. We just want you to think about the possibilities, folks. I want you to think about the money, the lifestyle, the possibility of helping other people and the planet. It's all up to you. And just here's from one of our last meetings. These are people that did make that decision, and they're pretty much glad they did. There's Roger in the back smiling. And as our founder, Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee, said, your future life will be exactly what you decide to make it. Pretty profound. Folks, we encourage you to join us. If you have any questions, you can actually put them down in the chat box, and I will answer them. If you do want to join, we could do it one of two ways. You can contact me directly, and we could do it over the phone, or you can go to smarthealth.us, and you can actually join right on that site at the level that is most appropriate for you, and only you know that.